Welcome to worship, everyone. I am again your man, Random Passenger Bob, and she is Random Cheryl. And today we'll be singing the song "Our God." It's Random Passenger Bob's God. It's Random Cheryl's God. Is it
Your
whatever?
God?
Yeah, your God or whatever your name is. Is the person next to you's God? Is it your mom's God? Is it your neighbor's dog? Yes, it is our God. All right. Water you turned into wine. Open the eye of the blind. There's no one like you. None like you. Into the darkness you shine. Out of the ashes we rise. There's no one like you. None like you. Our God is greater. Our God is stronger. God, you are higher than any other. Our God is healer. Awesome in power, our God, our God. Water turned into wine. Open the eyes of the blind. There's no one like you. None like you. Into the darkness you shine. Out of the ashes you rise. There's no one like you. None like you. Our God is greater. Our God is stronger. God, you are higher than any other. Our God is healer. Awesome in power. Our God. And if our God is for us, then who could ever stop us? And if our God is with us, then what can stand again? And if our God is for us, then who could ever stop us? And if our God is with us, then what can stand again? If our God is for us, then who could ever stop us? And if our God is with us, then what can stand again? And if our God is for us, then who could ever stop us? And if our God is with us, then what can stand again? Our God is greater. Our God is stronger. God, you are higher than any other. Our God is healer. Awesome in power. Our God. Our God. All right. Thank you for tuning in to worship once again. We'll see you next time.
Hello everyone, my name's Ivy, and today's lesson is God provides water from a rock. We get to see how God was there for Moses and the Israelites while they were escaping Egypt. So, let's take a look. Moses was a good man who lived in Egypt. The Egyptians had made the people of Israel their slaves, and they were very cruel to them. It was a very bad place to be in. One day, Moses committed a serious crime, and he was forced to escape from Egypt. He traveled through the desert for many days and eventually settled in Midian, far, far away. Moses got married to a local woman, and he led the life of a shepherd. One day, as usual, Moses was tending to some sheep on a hillside. It was then God suddenly spoke to him. He hears a loud booming sound like thunder, and he sees that a bush has caught on fire. There is a semicircle of golden white light surrounding the bush, and Moses hears the voice of God.
Moses, come closer.
Who's there?
God. The Israelites in Egypt are unhappy because they are not free. Go to the Pharaoh and tell him to let my people go.
Why have you chosen me?
Don't be afraid. I will be with you.
But will they believe me?
I will give you signs to show the people that I am with you. Throw your staff on the ground. Now reach down and pick it up by the tail. Trust me, the people will believe you. Now go.
Moses was now convinced, and he was ready to follow the orders of God. Moses went up to the Pharaoh to tell him what God had told him to do.
I am here because God sent me. He wants you to free the people of Israel.
Oh, he does he? Too bad for him. Who is this God, anyway? I've never heard of him. Have you?
No, sir, your most royal, wonderful highness.
Well then, this God of yours must not exist.
Then Moses threw his stick on the ground, and it suddenly turned into a snake. The Pharaoh thought that this was just a trick. Since then, Moses visited the Pharaoh several times and tried to convince him to free the Israeli slaves. But the Pharaoh could not be convinced. One day, Moses went to the desert and asked God what he was supposed to do. God told Moses that he was going to punish the Egyptians. God sent the punishments one by one. First, he led a great flood that swallowed the whole city. Then, he sent a devastating drought. Then, he sent locusts. God punished the Egyptians several times. In spite of all this, the Pharaoh was still not ready to free the Israelites. Now faced God's anger. Moses then went to the Nile River and dipped his staff in the water. It was a miracle. The Nile River suddenly turned red, and it was blood. The fish died, and the water began to stink. The whole of Egypt was stinking by now. Finally, after all this, the Pharaoh still wouldn't budge, and God killed all the firstborn children in Egypt, including the Pharaoh's son. This forced the Pharaoh to finally release the slaves. Moses continued to lead the people. It was a long journey, and Moses took his people across the desert. But a couple days after Moses had led the Israelites out of Egypt, the Pharaoh changed his mind yet again and sent his army after Moses to capture them. When Moses and his people arrived at the Red Sea, they had no idea how to cross the water. Pharaoh's army was fast approaching from behind, and the people were scared. God helped Moses again by dividing the sea and creating a path through it. Moses and his people walked through the seabed and crossed the Red Sea. But when Pharaoh and his army tried to cross the sea, the water came crashing upon them and killed all of them. The evil Pharaoh finally got the punishment he deserved. After a few days of traveling through the desert, though, the Israelites were very thirsty and hungry. But even then, God was there, and he sent them sweet bread from the sky and water from a rock. After many months of traveling through the desert, they arrived at the foot of Mount Sinai. This was where God had told Moses to bring the people. When Moses reached the mountaintop, God spoke to him. He finally gave Moses a stone tablet that described the 10 Commandments that his people would have to follow for their entire lives. Wow, This story shows how important it is to trust in God. Even though the Israelites went through many hardships in Egypt, God was still there. Just like how when you go through your hardships and when life isn't going so well for you, God will still be there. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching, and see you later.
Hi everyone, I'm Kevin, and today I could really use your help learning the memory verse. You think you can help me out? Great! I knew I could count on you. Let's get started. Okay, so today's memory verse is from Psalm 95:8. So let's read it together. Psalm 95:8. Do not harden your hearts as at Meribah. So if you remember from the Bible story, Moses and the Israelites are in the middle of the desert, and the Israelites were complaining and grumbling because they didn't have any water. They were wondering why God would take them from Egypt to have them die in the desert. Can you believe that? Even after all the amazing things that God showed the Israelites, from the 10 plagues in Egypt to the pillar of smoke and fire to the parting of the Red Sea, the Israelites were still doubting and complaining about God. So this verse is a reminder to us not to harden our hearts as the Israelites did at Meribah. So what does it mean to harden your hearts to God? What do you think? That's a good question. So when we harden our hearts to God, we reject, we ignore, and we disobey God. So we don't want to harden our hearts to God because God loves us. So let's practice this verse together. Do not harden your hearts as at Meribah. So I need your help to remember this verse, and in order to do so, we're going to do some little bit of hand motions to give us a hand, okay? Alright, so Psalm 95:8, do not, okay, we're going to wave our finger, do not, no, do not harden. So for harden, let's put our hands together and make it hard as a rock, alright? Harden, do not harden your, so the verse is talking to us, so let's point at us. Do not harden your hearts. So we're going to make a heart with our hands. Can you do that? Everybody, make a heart. Good job. So do not harden your hearts as at Meribah. So for Meribah, we're going to do waves with our arms. Waves with our arms. And why are we going to do waves with our arms? Well, because remember in the Bible story, when God made the water come from the rock, where was it? That's right. It was at Meribah. So we're going to remember that Bible story where God showed how much He loved the Israelites by giving them water from the rocks. So do not harden your hearts as at Meribah. Alright, we have the hand motions down, or should we do it one more time? Okay, let's do it one more time. Do not harden, make your hands hard as a rock, remember. Yours, so point to yourself, your hearts as at Meribah. Alright, good job. So let's try to make it a little bit harder. Alright, one of the words vanished. Let's try it again. Remember the hand motions? Let's see if we can remember what that word was. Alright? Psalm 95:8. Do not harden your hearts. Good job, everybody. No, do not harden your hearts as at Meribah. All right, good job. Wow. Maybe missing that one word wasn't so bad. Let's see if we can do more. All right. Oh, we're missing another one. Let's see. Can we do it? I think we can. All right, let's try. Do not harden your heart as at Meribah. All right. Doing pretty good. Good job. Do you guys think we can do even more words? You're right. You are smart and I really need your help. So let's keep going. Okay. Ooh, we're missing 2 more words this time. All right, so let's start over from the very beginning. Psalm 95:8. Do not harden your hearts as at Meribah. All right, good job. You guys are doing so well. And I'm really learning this verse. Let's keep going. Oh no, that whole line is missing now. Ooh. But I know you guys are smart. So I know I can do it because I have you guys helping me. So let's try again. Psalm 95:8. Do not harden your heart as at Meribah. All right. Good job, everyone. Let's see if we can do one more word together. Let's see, what word are they gonna take away next? Oh, okay, all right. Let's try. This definitely looks hard, but I think we can do it together. So let's try. Psalm 95:8. Do not harden your heart as at Meribah. All right. Good job, everyone. Thank you so much. I know the verse now because you were able to help me. So let's do this together one more time. Psalm 95:8. Do not harden your hearts as at Meribah. All right. So I'm definitely going to remember this verse, and I hope you do too. Remember, we can't ignore God, and we shouldn't disobey God because God loves us. And this verse will help us remember when God showed the Israelites love when He gave them water at Meribah.
Hi, church family. We are Tyler and Steven. We need your help with Operation Christmas Child. What is Operation Christmas Child? It's a program that helps children who don't have much, and we can show God's love to others. That's right. Let's get to it. We help those who need supplies by prepping boxes full of the things they need, like gently used or new books and toys. What do we use? Simple. We use a shoebox. Make sure the items fit inside of the shoebox. You won't let anything get in our way, not even COVID. That's right. Remember, we are helping those in need. Don't forget, God would want us to help those in need.
and we will.
We usually pack our shoe boxes at the Lau's house with the other friends. We also pack the boxes at church.
Then we drive the boxes to Auburn.
We count them and pack them into even bigger boxes. We pray over them and hope for them to be delivered to the right people.
Now, we're gonna pass it to the Lau family so they can teach you more about Operation Christmas Child.
Pass to the Lau family.
Thanks, Tyler and Steven. The kids will love the toys, but they also need school supplies. They'll need pencils and a notepad to write or draw. Things to color with like crayons, colored pencils, or markers, and a glue stick for arts and crafts. Now I'll pass it to Louise to do the personal hygiene part.
Thank you, Tyler, Stevie, Matthew, and Melissa for the toys, books, and school supplies, and also those great speeches. Now, some people are forgetting that they are like, oh, well, we have everything we want. We have books and school supplies and toys. But one thing that everyone's forgetting is hygiene products. Here's a toothbrush. It'll protect you from bad breath.
They'll need cloth, a box, and a hair tie, and a comb, and soap. Thank you for watching our video. Our goal is 10 boxes per family, although anything you can donate is appreciated.
Please be sure to drop off all boxes by Saturday, November 21st at Chinese Grace Bible Church.
Please text Diana Lau at 916-642-5116 if you have any questions or other ideas. Thank you for watching.
Like and subscribe.
Hello everyone, it's me, it's Elise again, and I am here to do craft with you guys today. Yeah, so we're gonna be making this PDF craft thing of Moses, and this can be found on the PDF, I think it's page 59, but if you look at this, the corner, it's 58, so it might be 58 or 59, but it's called God Provides Water from a Rock. I don't know if that's focusing, but yeah. You're gonna need some scissors, and I'm using tape. I'm also using crayons, but you can also use markers probably. And this is my rock because I don't have a smooth rock like this thing calls for. But if you have a large enough smooth rock of a reasonable size, we're basically gonna be like cutting out Moses right here and then like putting him on this rock. So if you have a real rock, you can use that, but that's kind of hard to find unless you have one. Okay, so first thing that I'm going to do is color this rock. So I got some crayons right here. Guess I'll go for a kind of a darker gray, I guess. Right here. Gray. Spelled with an A, by the way. I don't even know where I got these crayons from, but there's a lot of colors there. And also this plate that I'm using, it's kind of like a paper material, so it's able to like absorb color okay, versus like a plate that kind of has like a plastic plate wouldn't work too well unless you have like permanent pens probably. So I'm using like a paper plate. I'm just gonna Alright, so we got this plate. I guess if you want, you know, you can add some dirt on the rock. So, this is brown. This is raw sienna. I don't know what that is. But might just add some texture to this rock, because why not? You know, I don't know if that looks any better, but yeah, maybe that looks too perfect now. Okay. Yeah, okay. This doesn't look like a rock yet, but you'll get the point. So now we're gonna take our sheet here and color Moses right here. So I'm gonna go with, how about he's wearing green. Jungle green is the exact color that I'm going for. But you guys could go for whatever color you like. I can't tell if he's wearing different colors here, but I guess he will be? I don't know. Okay, sorry if this looks weird when I finish it. Okay. I'm gonna do his little, I don't know what this thing is called. I don't know if you guys can see that. But I'm gonna do this cape looking thing. I'm pretty sure it's not actually cape, but I'm gonna do it a different color just cause, you know, variety. Why don't I do this blue? This is called sky blue. Wow, this is a very light colored blue. I don't even know if this will show up on the camera too well, but yeah. Okay, so we got our blue, and then we're gonna do brown. Is this brown? This is the raw sienna again, but I'm gonna make his beard kind of brownish. And then this, well, maybe I'll go for, I don't know what these colors are. Burnt sienna. This is burnt sienna, so I'm guessing maybe it's a darker brown. Oh yeah, it's kind of darker. This is gonna be his stick thing. And his sandals, maybe I'll do that the same color as well. Okay, and his hair, yeah, I'll do the raw sienna again. And finally, the rest of his body, I have, nope, don't want that. I have this thing, peach. I don't know if people's skin color, yeah, peach looks okay. Doesn't actually look like the color of a peach, I think. Okay, so we are finishing up this coloring here. Alright, so here we have Moses, and he's all finished, colored up. Okay, we're gonna take Moses and we're gonna cut him out. So I just got my scissors, and like a black outline on here that you can follow. Okay, so now we have is Moses. He's all cut out. And next thing we're gonna do is tape him on to this rock and also draw some water, which I guess you could have done before. So when I was coloring this, I probably could have done the water before, but low-key kind of forgot. So right now I'm going to use this color. Actually, I'll tape him on first. Just got some Scotch tape here. Yeah, I use a couple pieces. Throw it on the back like this. Okay, so here we've got him, like so. And then I'm just gonna take my cornflower colored, well, this is just blue, I'm just going for blue, and I'm gonna color in some water drops because that's what's supposed to be coming out of this rock. So water drops are kind of in the shape of like tears, like when you, like a cartoon tear, not like real tears. So see how they kind of like, they curve in a little bit. I don't know how to describe that, but if you look at an emoji, you know, that one crying emoji, and then like, you know, tears are coming out. So, and then I'm gonna do a little like puddle at the bottom, almost. So then it's like water, it's forming a puddle. Okay, should I add another tear? I mean water, not tear, lol. Yeah, okay, so far we have our picture right here. And then the last step would be to cut out this, this verse on, I don't know if you guys can see it, on the sheet as well. It says, "Do not harden your hearts as at Meribah? Psalm 95:8. And it is the ESV version. So I'm gonna cut this thing out. Okay, just wanna make sure I hit all these things. Alright, so yeah, got this memory verse, and they said you could put it on the back, which, yeah, I'll probably put mine on the back of my rock, just because there's more room. I don't think I have room on the front right now, but Yeah, I suppose you could also color this if you want. It's kind of already dark though, so I don't know if you could actually like color it, but you could try if you'd like. And I'm just gonna stick this right here. And I think this is it. So here is your craft. This is, God provides water from a rock. It's coming from Exodus 17, 1 through 7, and Numbers 20, 2 through 13. But let me know if you guys have any questions in the comments down below. If comments are allowed. I'm not actually pretty sure if they are.
How can I know I'm saved and forgiven? How can I know I have a new life with you? How can I know that you are my Father? How can I know you always be by my side? My side. What can I do? I wanna have you. If I declare with my mouth that Jesus is Lord, if I believe in my heart that you raised him from the dead, I will be saved. Forever and ever saved. Forever and ever saved. I wanna tell the world all about it. I wanna shout that Jesus makes all things new. All things new. What shall I say? I wanna preach it all day. If I declare with my mouth that Jesus is Lord, if I believe in my heart that you raised him from the dead, I will be saved. Forever and ever saved. Forever and ever saved. Nothing can separate us. 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 Nothing can separate us.